Hello everyone, and welcome back to Project Zomboid. You join me on this very foggy day, do a quick check on the cows, and then we're going to load up the dozer and go have some fun with it, like we suggested last episode. I think I'm going to start off in Mordoro, whatever that town is, the strip town. The highway runs through. Uh, We're gonna start there, try to clear it out because just traveling down that interstate is becoming very risky. But yes, please brace yourself. This is a long episode, and there's going to be lots of jump cuts this episode. It is about 3 hours worth of recording at different times, condensed down into one video. And so, lots gonna happen. I'm gonna try to fill you in the spots that I wasn't recording, because I'm starting to do a lot of not recording, because it's just me gathering supplies in a very low risk area. So it's not that exciting. So, yes. We decided to take a different route to this town, but we're gonna park outside and drive into it because I honestly don't think I can get the dozer off the trailer safely in the current state of the highway down there. Now, I am going to revert the footage back to stock speed because at 1.5 or 2x speed, the running over a zombie gets a little repetitive at that speed. So, now this dozer does have its moments where the blade cutting ability, I guess you can say, works flawlessly, but other times it doesn't do a dang thing. Now, after that escapade, got a nice horde there at the hotel, but I decide it's time to put, since this dozer's on this last leg, to put it to its one last, or maybe more, hoorah, and take it to the Guns Unlimited. I really want to get in that building. There could be turret, auto turret blueprints, or materials, or guns, period, ammo. Because I don't really have a huge stockpile of ammo, so that's the thing. So, put some fuel in the dozer, load it up, and head off to Guns Unlimited. That's where we're going, and I decide to try to take this back road down. And run into a police checkpoint. That was a good source for ammo and stuff like that. Yeah. Engine's dead, battery's dead, no fuel. Really need to go through the keys situation. Because keys weigh something in build 42. Yes, you can download a mod that reverts that change, but ended up can't getting around the police checkpoint, so I had to back all the way down that road and take the highway. And I actually stopped off at the firehouse to sleep, refill my water, etc. It's nice having that firehouse as like a little pickup that I can go to. But here we are outside down the road from Guns Unlimited. Throw another can. I think there's one in the side pouch of this machine itself. But an extra can of fuel in there because, like I said, this thing is a very thirsty boy. So yeah, it's struggling just to get past the trailer. So I decided to make the road just a hair bigger. Now, I wish there was a mod that you can eliminate bushes with like a bobcat or something, because I so would have that mod and still be out in the woods at the proper mansion cabin thing. But I'm not, and it is what it is. There is a lot of zombies for no cars in the parking lot. As you can see, the dozer is doing quite effective, but I noticed that the gauge is getting a little red. Yep. Long live Dozer 1. The battery gauge is completely missing. I do notice it, like now. You just get out and bail. I'm like, it's very calm. Let me just go see if I can get this truck started. Because I really want this truck. Since I've seen it, I want this truck. I can use this truck. It's a chance thing every time I hotwire it, but I guess with higher skill, it might be more definite, but and I turn on my heels and bail because yeah, and I'm not the best or even really attempted doing the fence strat where you just have them go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I always get grabbed or pushed every time I do that, so I don't do that. And I watch some content creators do that for 3 hours plus on a like live stream. They literally don't leave the fence. It's just 3 hours of them stomping on zombies, going up and over a fence. Yeah, I don't want that type of gameplay, so I don't do the fence strat. Lots of keys to the shooting range. I guess they may be employees? More keys to the shooting range, but it's a different color. So I don't know if weapon lockers or... So we start to clear our way back to the truck. And now you're gonna start seeing quite a few jump cuts. I take off with the truck and trailer, and you're gonna see me return to the house without the trailer. And we will see later on what happened to that said trailer. And the truck that we have now is really beat up. Like it's, oh, almost got grabbed there. Really close to being equal to the red one that's down at the fire station, which is not a bad idea to go get, but it's there. I thought about turning around, but I decided against it. Just charge on through. That is a lot of dead zombies. Another one for the pile. It took forever to get back here. Like, I have no headlights. My engine is red. This thing is so beat up. Tight chop on the junk I picked up, but we made it. We made it back. Barely. And we're gonna do the typical inventory management, sleep, and get some food. You join me a few days later. I'm out with the van, just looking to see what I can find. Mainly vehicles, trailers, because my rig has about one more trip left in its blood. And I buzzed into this construction site because there's a bunch of floodlights. And I have a bunch around the house now to light it up because the light switches are not working. So I mark it down to come back to pick them up later. Actually a very good source of light, but they burn through light bulbs pretty quick. A Corvette. Duck into this neighborhood and find a car trailer. It's one of the trailers I've been looking for. Now, it can't haul like a rig or anything, but if I'm out with the Mustang in the trailer, I can bring home a Mustang with the trailer. Or I think that's mainly what it's for, is small cars like that. So I go with the special just to rotate it with the van. Like, even this van is on its last leg. It's got a red engine. It's not good. Its carry weight is nowhere near what it used to be. But, oh my god, it's a news van. They call heavy equipment. It might have a good carry weight. Couple things to dismantle, but nothing really good. My guy starts to panic. I guess it's because the Zomboid banging on the garage door, but there's a backpack zombie, but I will move on. The rat population is insane. All of a sudden. It's like 3 months later and it acts like the world ended decades ago. nothing of interest, so just moving on. Oh, hello. Landscaping pickup truck with the key and fuel. Green engine, green battery. Not bad. I back it close. I'm like, okay, I can transfer this stuff. But we gotta clean it out a little bit. Quite a few Zeds here. She has a fire axe, so I'm definitely gonna take that. One coming in from behind, so I adjust my focus for a second. Actually was a police officer. Now, this thing holds very little compared to my van. So, I'm like, yeah, I don't know if we can get most of this transferred over. I'm like, okay, maybe we can just load the truck. Newsflash, nope. So I try to do the flip. If you're hauling something with one of the modded trailers, it will keep the inventory. Don't log out with the thing on the trailer. It will reset it to a basic car you just found on the street. I accidentally did that with with one of the Mustangs before. This thing has a wicked engine sound. But it has a good muffler, which is weird. So, I take my time and just transfer everything over that I can. I think I get everything out of the van. I even siphoned it pretty clean with fuel. Back home. Food, sleep, inventory management. Since I'm scraping bottom of the barrel again with vehicles, gotta get out and try to find something. Something cool. Almost just flip it 2 feet out front of my front door. Like the engine sound, it's very weird. And it's strange that we're getting zombies. They have to be migrating, because I doubt they're respawning. I'm back in this area way too often. Now this is where you saw me have that electrical van. There's the pickup truck. that I use to get it. I do want to get inside this warehouse. Hopefully, there's obviously good electrical equipment. But we're going to stop and grab a sledgehammer because sledgehammers are quite rare in 42. And this truck had a perfectly good can of gas in the back, which can't go wrong with that. So definitely snag that. That looks like a military person, but it's not. It's weird. I do think about grabbing a car trailer right there because I want to grab more cows, because my character is really suffering from weight loss. So I was like, I really should get more cows. Maybe I can get more milk rolling and have a diet of butter. So we're out exploring, and I come across this mess. I'm like, okay, backpacks, military things. Swing and a miss. Take out him and his buddy. Oh my god, they got Desert Eagle. Not bad. Military pants. Nice elbow pads. A hiking backpack. Can't go wrong with that. I'm like, alright, let me throw everything in here, and I can actually see, comes with a decent amount of food, and a rubber spider. But I start to throw everything into bags. It seems to be a better weight strategy than just winging it. It's about time I check my axe. Axe seems probably getting pretty big dull. That's why it's taking me longer to take zombies down. Bulletproof vest, thigh armor. Okay. Bat with nails. Nightstick. And off we go again. And this is where my trailer disappeared to. I tried to quickly dodge around this car wreck, and it snagged on the black car and just drove up. I couldn't get it off with the actual truck, and it was raining at night, and the truck was shot, so I just unhooked it and left it. It's amazing, trucks are the worst thing to haul in this game, I feel. I saw it there. I don't understand the jump scare music. Alright, so we have the flatbed ready for recovery. Good, good. this random horde and run into that tree. Now, I waited till the next morning to head down into, it's like Flat Lakes or some little town. When I was traveling down this road, you bypass like a police station, a farm supply, but in the back alley of the farm supply is a cube truck, and it's actually in really good condition. And I happen to have the key, and it starts. So definitely need to hit that up. I want to get into that farm shop. There's one up the road farther too. Not much going on there. The animal feed? Maybe. Definitely. Can never have enough of that. Yeah, this zombie is just hightailing it. I like the modded vehicles, the cube truck, etc. Very easy to topple over, but not all of them can have trailers hooked to it, which is weird. So, thinking about it, I decide another day. Probably be a better option if I ever move shop, just to do multiple trips with that. It's small, it's easy. I don't need to fit a rig into something. So I just do a little exploring, looking for vehicles. It's amazing how fast I go through them. It's because I feel like I need to do full throttle everywhere, and that is not the point of the game. There's no rush. I just get bored. No, I decided to stop and check out this house because it seems not destroyed on the inside. I swear I got bit there. But that had to be the closest micro teeth scraping fabric as it was trying to bite me, and I was pushing it away. Insane. And of course I hear stuff banging on stuff, so I'm like, you know, let's try the side window, the side door, and it happens to be open. I admit, I do get a little excited when I see bookshelves with books on them, because skill books are invaluable in this game. That's right. If I do play this game again, if I do start over, I might try the week 1 mod. And that mod Looks like complete chaos. But skill books, skill books, skill books. This is what this whole game is about. Because if not, the XP while leveling is redonkulously not enough. 0.5. Yeah, it's not enough. Nice trailer. How much weight? 482. Yeah, we're definitely gonna take that. Burger stand. Oh, fuel station. Never go wrong with a fuel station. So again, often exploring, I spy a relatively big house. So I'm like, alright, let's check this place out. Check the neighborhood out. See what we can find. Maybe sleep till morning or hang out for a little bit until it gets brighter outside. Alright, I thought it was in the inside, but nope, it was the owner trying to get back in the house. I'm like, okay, so this is how it's gonna be. Take care of that guy. Margarine, baking soda. Good deal. I've been collecting cooking supplies because I'm trying to get into the cooking aspect of this, and that one happens to break the window. I'm like, okay, so this place just got compromised. Let's take a gander upstairs and bail. And I have been removing every single light bulb I see. And I remember to. I'm like, alright, had enough. Let's hit the road again. Further down the road, much later. I'm like, oh, okay. Work shed. Not a bad idea. I'm like, I'll come back to it. And then I'm like, wait. What do I see? I see a camo camper. And I've been wanting to take a look at the campers and see what I can find in them. And very large group then needed to be comes out of the window of the garage. Like literally the whole family. I don't know why they were hiding in the garage, but they were. It's like, this is what I was talking about. Windows are broke, doors are broke, trash all over from rats. I do take doorknobs, plates, any type of food, hinges, because you need that stuff to craft later on, and I don't have the ability to forge it. So, gotta take what I can get. Earbuds for electronic could be disassembled. I don't know how you would use a hammer, I guess. Shoving everything into duffel bags, so it's also a lot easier to unload then. Definitely need to come back for this trailer because that is a very impressive carry weight. One of the bulkier trailers, but it's the same, almost the same as a box truck. So, and I can hook it on the back of a Mustang, so that's the thing. I don't know if there's supposed to be light here or like an interior. That might be a different mod I'm thinking about. I think it's like the RV mod. But seems an okay situation, but it is out of gas. Which you do find later on, every seat has a different purpose. Like, if you gotta use that quick menu though, and you can sleep, there's a microwave, there's a stove. Try to open up the door, because there is a blue Jenny in there, and that wouldn't be a bad thing to have. But I don't want to hop in there and have both of those zombies really just spin around and eat my face while I am still doing the animation. I really am contemplating about and pro and conning the idea of switching to the camper. Doing these long explore runs, constantly sleeping in the car. And I'm like, if I can sleep in the camper and get a good buff, let's just say not be disgruntled, might as well. So now we got a nice looking camel camper. I tried to see if you can double hook them. You can't make a truck centipede. Sad face. Because I so would do a truck centipede right now. Like, you know, I could stay there until they break the garage door down. Maybe somehow convince them to come out the window. But I'm like, you know what? Just write it down. There is a lot of generators on this map. Especially when you go up to the military checkpoints. They have a generator per floodlight, it seems. Like, it's insane. But there's so many at the checkpoints. I'm like, alright, let's take a journey down, and really want to find a new rig. So, at the almost just smash into a tree. These pocket hordes that just popped up. But I really want to try to find another rig. Because the one we have is shot, thanks to me. But yes, we need another rig if I ever want to move shop again, because I need to move the tractor trailer with the 1,000 carry weight. Should we get that other trailer too? But I'll wait till I get a new rig before I do that. The fire axe, never wrong with them. Performance. And off we go. Now, this is down by the town I cleared out with the bulldozer. It's amazing how we go full circle. It's the logging company. I'm like, this would be a pretty good spot to locate another rig. Because you're hauling logs. So, I'm like, hopefully the spawn engine, or spawn god, or whatever you want to call it, blesses me with a tractor trailer. That would be really helpful. New flatbed would be nice too. Lots of pickup trucks. This is the company of the first house I commandeered in the woods. Oh, there's a box truck. I guess that was the spawn for that type of vehicle, and it just happened to spawn with a box truck on the back. Great. A lot of satchel, a lot of backpack people here. But I desperately need food. Storage containers. Nice table saw. That would... I wonder if you can, like, pick that up. Take it someplace, you know, and instead of sawing wood by hand, you can use an industrial table saw. Clearing it out a little bit, I'm like, I really need food. So, and I'm starting to get tired, which doesn't help the dull axe situation. And no food, so getting weaker all the way around. So, need to find a way. Hopefully the vending machines in there will get something, but I did see there's a zombie on the inner window coming from the factory floor warehouse area, so that's gonna be fun. And I do have the key to the place. I keep hoping one of these satchel workers have, like, food. But they don't. It's got its key. No bat. But it's got its key. I think it has a battery. Yeah, you gotta be in the zone and close. If not, the hood's gonna stay open. I'm like, alright, this is like a mini lunchroom. Gotta be something in those vending machines, but that requires us to go inside. Window broke. That means stuff's something bad inside. So, flashlight and machete. Apparently that person wants to go on their lunch break really bad. And I am not on the menu. I need to find a piece of clothing and a right angle flashlight that you can clip, like on, it's called webbing, on your chest, so you can have a two-handed weapon and a flashlight on at the same time. Like, I only have 4 hots. Like, you see some, I saw some like content creators with they have like a hotbar of like 8 or 9 with all the utility belts and straps that they find, which is pretty cool. But I'm like, all right, out of that joint, there is bell peppers and soda, so I do have food, but it doesn't help the fact that my tired mule is really struggling. So I'm like, alright, let's check out this camper. It's pretty relative clear around me. Put some fuel in. Maybe that's it. Maybe like the lights on the inside will turn on. But as I come to find out, does not matter. I take the bag of pop for right now. It's something. Alright, you can close trunk. Lock the doors. I'm like, hot wire engine? There's an engine? So I hop around the seats, and so I discovered fridge, the cooker, the mattress. Like, alright, so that's where you sleep. Okay, there's 2 mattresses in the back. I'm like, alright, let's just hotwire the engine. And it's the generator sound. I'm like, yeah, I don't need that running. Don't need to attract nothing. Let's just grab some sleep. I have a nice pop soda for Dinta. And I could dismantle the watch in complete darkness. I guess there should be an interior, but I think that's a different mod that gives the interior. It's part of the RV setup. Which, if it was an interior, that'd be sick. Like, that'd be really cool. Alright, I said you got a little bit of sleep. So let's head back out of this joint. After I take a quick trek. Yeah, my hood is gone. Windshield gone. I need to learn to welding and metalworks. I need the fact to put a push guard and armor on a vehicle. That's the only way that I'm gonna make cars survive, I feel. I'm like, you never know. Just take it. I'm like, I always check the back. Probably really good. Oh, an empty gas can, a tarp. Never go wrong with tarps. No food. Yeah, I think about it, but I'm like, nah, let's just go. Yes, there was a zombie coming up on me there, but I took too long. It's alright. Here we go. I'm like, you know what, this truck being so shot, let me check out these trucks and maybe swap it out. And conveniently, I find a one with a key ring that has a key to one of the trucks. Log and duct tape, but it actually holds less than what I had. I'm like, alright, alcohol wipes, first aid, CD player for electronics, and I bail. My truck had gasoline in the back. I'm like, you gonna come visit? Nope. Yep, another full tank of gas in the back of a truck. Can't beat that. And I start to panic. Because there was an alarm going off in the back of the truck. And so my digital watch, it took off Zed how many days, hours ago? Like, I don't need 4 hoses on me. Should I get the camo truck with the camo camper? Be camo everything? But here we are, full circle, back in Melbro, or Melsboro. I'm like, I need food. So, I'm like, gas station, it looks ransacked, and hey, look, another flatbed trailer. But I need to, and this zombie, I'm running into gas station pillars, I'm running into buildings. I'm gonna bust the truck on that single zombie. I'm like, ooh, gas can. It's like my hoarding pork rinds. Really, right off the floor. Eat them. Eat all of it. More soda pop. Granola bar. Give me everything. Seltzer water. That takes forever to drink. I don't know, I never really drank just pure seltzer water, so it's probably not the best thing to do, I think. Yeah, this place is pretty ransacked, but it still had some stuff I was looking for. Just a little bit of food. Oh my god, hello. Yeah, I think it's about time I replace my axe. Really, really want to try out the simple silencers. And if that was the case, I would work on aiming and stuff like that. But Ambulance, another parking lot, another food place. So there's quite a lot of points of interest in this town. It's just sad that. Oh, nice camel pickup truck. I'll have to keep that in mind later. Actually, go and check it out now because I'm like, camo on camo. Look at that. Green, green, green. Everything's green. It's just, I don't have a key for it. I should have tried, and I don't want to bust a window to get into it. I don't know if you can break it. So you can hotwire a car, but you can't get into the doors. Unless I'm just doing something wrong. Yep, and I had to make sure that concrete barrier was still where it needed to be. I'm like, alright, I'm up here at Smokies again. I'm like, yeah, I wanted to go the complete opposite direction. So, turn around. Back in town we go. More animal trailers. Need to get more chickens. I need to get more cows. Maybe some sheep, if they're not all dying off. Frickin' rains enough, their troughs should be full. It's the food, that's the problem. Then I spy it. It's one of those K5 SUVs. Or let's just say it's one of the mods I just put in there, and it has an IGUI electronics store key, but no fuel, so I don't know exactly the condition of it. But the doors and everything are animated, which is actually a step above stock, which is like really, really cool. I got nimble? I didn't even think I was crouching. I'm like, yeah, bulletproof vest. Grab those, I can make more armor. Match my other thigh. I'm like, yeah, we're totally taking it. I don't care if it's crap condition. I want this. And the weird thing is, it has just about the same amount of carrying capacity as a truck does. I really, really need to start relabeling my keys or renaming my keys so I know what box trucks that is. I believe that one is for the one out at the logging company. Yeah, let's put an extra tank. Also lessen my carry weight, so. But yeah, hopefully you can get some like really cool mods with this thing. Everything seems to be animated. The doors, the trunk. It's so good. Gotta love the modding community, man. And I'm not gonna make the mistake again. And I need to grab everything out of the front seats. Yeah, I had to drive all the way back to the van where I switched the van for the landscaping truck because I had food duffel bag in the front seat and I had to swap it out. Can't get to the back, which is kind of unfortunate, but still. Batteries look a little weak, but I believe this game has it that when you drive, the battery charges. But I'm like, alright, let's hook up the camper and go to hell home. No place to attach. I'm like, oh, okay, so it's another modded issue. I will be back for you, Camo Trailer. I will be back. But that's going to be it for this episode. I'm going to take a nice, really slow ride home. I don't want to break this. Thank you all for watching. Catch you on the next one.